after Sheeth died. And look how the wilayah and the khilafah was passing through from messenger to messenger. And from son to son of Adam, peace be upon him. ثم بعده ولده قينا. Then there was another son of Sheeth named as Qinan. After Qinan, it was his son Malayil. His son was named Malayil. وهو الذي يزعم الأعاجم من الفرس. This person Malayil, the Persians long time ago, they were thinking and they thought and believed that he was the king of the 7 famous tribes at that time. It's like us now saying the 5 continents. There were 7 famous aqalim back at that time, and he was the king of them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given him the prophecy. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given him the kingship. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given him power. This person, he was the grandson of Adam, peace be upon him. وَأَنَّهُ أَوَّلْ مَنْ قَطَّعَ الْأَشْجَارِ. And he was the first one who cut the trees so they can make wood. He was the first one who done it. Allah knows best. وَبَنَى الْمَدَائِنِ. And the first one who built cities. First one who built cities. وَالْحُصُونَ الْكِبَارِ. And he built the big forts. The fortified buildings where they hid at the battles. This is the first one who established them. وَأَنَّهُ هُوَ الَّذِي بَنَى مَدِينَةَ بَابِلٍ. He's the first one who built the city of Babel, famous the one in Iraq, and the Medina of Sus. The Sus is in the Atlas Mountain of Morocco. He's the first one who built it. وَأَنَّهُ قَهَرَ إِبْلِيسَ وَجُنُودَهُ. And he used to have war with the jinn, with Iblis and his army. Again, this is with the word of Allah, and he was a prophet and he was capable of doing it. Just like how Sulaiman was. وَكَانَ لَهُ تَاجٌ عَظِيمٌ. And he has a huge throne. وَكَانَتْ يَخْطُبُ النَّاسِ وَدَائِمًا دَوْلَتُهُ 40 سَنَةً. دَائِمًا دَوْلَتُهُ, he was 40 years as a king. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed him with strength and power and wealth. Brothers and sisters, I say the Wassiyah of the Muslim. The types of commandments for us that we should write to our children. And if you don't have a family, again I say to write it to the next kin, the near one, closest relative. The hadith that's saying this is narrated in Abdullah ibn Umar, and it's in Bukhari and Muslim. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam قال: ما حق امرئ مسلم له شيء يوصي فيه يبيت ليلتين إلا ووصيته مكتوبة عنده. إلا ووصيته مكتوبة عنده. The Prophet ﷺ said, ما حق امرئ مسلم. The rights of every Muslim that he had is to command and to give the wasiyah to his close ones and relatives, and the hadith will explain that he cannot wait more than 2 nights. You know that he's going to die, or he's ill. Allah knows, nobody knows when. But when you feel like it, and you know it, Prophet ﷺ said 2 nights, write your wasiyah. He said you has to be written with you, and it has to stay with you, and give it to the one who you trust, so he will read it to the ones later on. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, كتب عليكم إذا حضر أحدكم الموت إن ترك خيرا الوصية للوالدين والأقربين بالمعروف حقا على المتقين فمن بدله بعدما سمعه فإنما إثمه على الذين يبدلونه إن الله سميع عليم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Baqarah, it is prescribed for you, when your death approaches, any of you, if he leaves wealth, something they will inherit from you, that he make a bequest to parents and the next of kin. So the parents first, all the children, and the next of kin, according to reasonable manners. Be fair. Be fair when you give the wasiyah, the command, before you pass away. What is going with you. And it's witnessing you in the day of the judgment when you write something. As much like as you are saying it. And again, as I say, this is mandatory in our deen. And many Muslims, they don't know this. But it's very significant to do this, brothers and sisters. A lot of brothers, they die and they pass away and they don't know and they don't think of how and what they have left to their offsprings or close ones or aqarib, especially in this country. That we must write not just a will, but a wasiyah and a command. According obviously to our Sharia, but respecting this law also. I'll give you an example that maybe many Muslims don't know again because of the lack of knowledge. May Allah increase our knowledge. The Prophet ﷺ said, لا يورث المسلم الكافر ولا يورث المسلم من الكافر. Hadith Sahih. The Prophet ﷺ said, the Muslim does not inherit from a kafir, disbeliever. And a disbeliever does not inherit from a Muslim. We must know this. But we are in this country, we have to apply and to respect the law of this country. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will increase our knowledge. Then whoever changes the bequest, the wasiyah, after hearing it, this witness who heard the wasiyah, and he's changing it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran. This person is changing the command, your command, the one you wrote, and he changed it. You will say, for example, this is amount and this is for my daughter Aisha, example. And he will change it, this is amount for his daughter Fatima. Just an example. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, the sin shall be on those who make the change. Surely Allah is all here, is all knower. Astaghfirullah, astaghfiruh, innahu wal ghafur rahim. هشام ايش حال فيه؟ زيد فيه شويه احسن. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. My dear brothers and sisters, let's hear the wasiyah of Umar radiallahu anhu. What was the command that Umar, the second most beloved companion to our Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam after Abu Bakr, and who was buried next to him? May Allah be pleased with all the companions of our Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wasiyat Umar radiallahu anhu. When Umar radiallahu anhu was in the process of dying, and as we know, he was stabbed while he was performing the Fajr prayer by the Majusi Abu Lu'lu'ah, la'anahu Allah. He stabbed him more than 16 times. And he didn't give up the prayer, he finished praying. After he passed, or he dropped unconscious, somebody was after him to finish the prayer, but later on he finished the prayer even though he was injured. استأذن عائشة أن يقبر مع النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. The first thing he did is he took the permission of Aisha, our mother, that he wants to be buried next to the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم and Abu Bakr. Because Aisha, she truly wanted to be buried next to her husband Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم. In his room صلى الله عليه وسلم. فقيل لعمر. The Sahaba were sitting around Umar, and he was in bed. Well, let's not take like our bed. He was on the floor of the line. He even put his cheek on the ground, sallallahu as a humbleness. So he wouldn't show up as a leader. He wanted to die in that state. May Allah be pleased with him. Amen. فقيل لعمر أوصي يا أمير المؤمنين استخلف. Oh Umar, give a wasiyah. Oh Umar, give a command. The Sahaba told him before he dies, give a command and recommend us to us, and istakhlif. Who will come the Khalifa after you? Who will be the leader after you? قال ما أجد أحدا أحق من هؤلاء النفر الذين توفي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم عليه وهو راض عنهم. He said رضي الله عنه, the ones who I truly trust for this hard job, being a leader and responsibility, are those whom the Prophet ﷺ passed away and he was pleased with them. And he named 6. So he said, فَمَنِ اسْتَخْلَفَ بَعْدِي فَهُوَ الْخَلِيفَةُ فَاسْمَعُوا لَهُ وَأَطِيعُوهُ. Whomever comes after me as a leader, listen to him and obey him. فسمي علي وعثمان والزبير وطلحة وسعد بن أبي وقاص وعبد الرحمن بن عوف. And those are the 10, one of the 6 of the 10 of the Prophet ﷺ. He gave the glad tidings that they will enter the Jannah. So he named Ali, and he chose Uthman, and Zubayr, and Talha, and Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas, and Abdul Rahman ibn Auf. Those are the 6 that he chose, and he told them, among you, pick one. وقال يشهدكم عبد الله بن عمر وليس له من الأمر شيء. He said, the witness among you, he will be my son Abdullah ibn Umar, and he has nothing to do with the leadership, and he was his son. فإن أصابت الإمارة سعد, if Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas will be your leader, فهو ذاك, that's what will be. And if not, فليستعن به من أمر منكم. If not, whomever is the leader, seek his help and his advice from Sa'd. Because the Prophet ﷺ, he told to the companions that Sa'd is mujab al-da'wah. That Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas, the Sahabi, the companion, Allah always answered his dua. Never rejected his dua. Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas, this is his name. Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas. When he was the Amir in Iraq, one man was complaining in the masjid about Sa'd being the Imam and making the salah long and making long fatwa. One man was complaining. So he reached Omar in Medina. Omar never answered because he knew Sa'd, he trusted him. So Sa'd, he made a dua on this man. Oh Allah, make his age long, make him an old man. And oh Allah, make him and test him with the fitna of women. So that person, the children of Sa'd, and he got old until his eyebrows dropped on his eyes and he couldn't see. And he turned blind. And he used to walk on Iraq, and he used to curse and insult women, and touching them and abusing them. All men. And he used to say, the da'wah of Sa'd has reached. The da'wah of Sa'd has reached. So the dua is a strong weapon. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept our dua. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us the Jannah, to push Allah from hellfire. فإني لم أعزله عن عجز ولا خيانة. I haven't chosen Sa'd, if you choose him, to mischief you, just from humbleness. ثم قال أوصي الخليفة. Then he said رحمه الله رضي الله عنه, I advise and command the Khalifa who will come after me. بالمهاجرين خيرا. To take good care of the muhajirin, the one who migrated from the Mecca to Medina. فليحفظ حقهم, protect their rights. ويحفظ حرمتهم, protect their honor. ووصيه بالأنصار خيرا. And also I command him and give him the wasiyah of the Ansar, the one who were living in the Medina prior